Hey, good evening, my friends. Welcome to our Sunday night live broadcast. And as we approach the end of October, I thought it would be timely to start pointing out to all of you some of the things that you can be doing, A, to finish out October and generate some extra sales before the end of the month. But at the same time, I wanted to talk about the upcoming 2 months, November and December. Now, we're going to be releasing some new holiday season texting tactics that are going to enable you to close more sales, to talk to more people. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's all about talking to more people. So I'm going to wait another minute or two. If any of my students here have any questions, please type them in the chat. Well, no questions. Let's jump into this, okay? Now, holidays. Next to my birthday strategy, the holiday strategy has proven to be one of the most effective. And over the last few years, I've been emphasizing the importance of using moving images, GIFs, when you promote anything. Because moving images get you more exposure. And now LinkedIn is verifying exactly that. Just keep in the back of your mind. Aloha, Kurt. Keep in the back of your mind that I've been talking about this for almost, well, in 3 months, it'll be 5 years. So holidays. There are official holidays and there are unofficial holidays. Black Hat Appreciation Day, World Chocolate Day, National Cat Day, National Candy Corn Day. All of these holidays are going to take place before Friday, which is Halloween. Then we move into November. You've got unofficial holidays like National Author Day, National Sandwich Day, National Redhead Day. Official holidays like Veterans Day. Then we have Pickle Appreciation Day, Fast Food Day, Unfriend Day, National Espresso Day, National Cake Day, leading up to Thanksgiving. So there are going to be numerous ways for you to post engaging content that will result in conversations. Now, when it comes to official holidays, you have Flag Day, we have Halloween, we have Veterans Day, leading up to Thanksgiving. Then we have Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, leading up to New Year's Eve. Then we have unofficial holidays, and that's where the fun really starts. Because posting things that relate to unofficial holidays will dazzle your audience. National Coconut Day, National Wine Day, National Oreo Day, National Brownie Day, Dentist Day. These are all unofficial holidays. Pickle Appreciation Day, Fast Food Day, National Unfriend Day. Now, with the holiday strategy, what you post creates more likes, comments, and shares, more conversations with your prospects, more opportunities to introduce your business, creates better rapport with your prospects, creates an increased awareness of who you are, and creates a perception that you're an expert, as well as appreciation of your influencer status. How do you know this stuff? Is what people are thinking. So, National Oreo Day, Dentist Day, Black Cat Appreciation Day is coming up, World Chocolate Day, Halloween. Clyde, after making a post about Memorial Day on a Friday, had 55 responses to start with. He enrolled 5 people in one day. 2 of them are going to build the business before the weekend was over. He had a total of 105 people that responded. He said, if I knew what you taught me when I first started in my business 2 years ago, I'd be a corporate director. Well, that's an initial 10% closing rate. Forget about this nonsense that you have to go for 100 no's to get a yes. You know more about a person by reading their profile to know whether we want to talk to them or not. Now, once you're talking to a serious qualified prospect, use my newest project launch scripts, along with posting tactics, to close more of these people faster. We want to be talking to people that really need what you have, really want what you have. Now, the project launch scripts are creating immediate responses, genuine curiosity, serious interest on the part of the other person, a sense of urgency, fast, decisive action on their part, immediate decisions, immediate duplication, faster team growth, which turns into faster rank advancements. These scripts close serious prospects that are eager to make more money, out of work for more than 3 months, anxious to start a new career. They're impatient to earn money remotely from home. They're orphan network marketers that want a team, or they're MLM leaders that need a new company because the company has changed the comp plan, or professionals that are searching for a side hustle. But I have to warn you that the special project launch script only works when it's used with the right people. So I'm going to give you an example. Marissa enrolled 13 prospects in 10 days. in the month of December. I'm going to show you exactly what she did and how she did it. So she sends me this on the 15th. I enrolled 2 people into my Melaleuca business yesterday, thanks to you and your scripts, and I got 2 appointments for tomorrow. 5 days later, oh my God, I'm up to 6 new enrollments since I started last week. I never thought it would be this easy. And then on the 26th, I've enrolled 13 prospects in 10 days, 6 are business builders. Thank you so much. You're awesome. So what she did was she went on LinkedIn and she did a search. Marissa had, let's go back, had an eBay store for about 8 years. So she goes on LinkedIn and she's looking for people, and her first level that had eBay stores. eBay stores and eBay sellers. Then she reached out to people in the general LinkedIn. For eBay stores, there were 3,200 people. eBay sellers, 8,700. So that's 11,900 people. So she looked to connect with and talk to people she wasn't connected with before. And she enrolled 13 prospects in 10 days. So let me show you how she did it. First, she reached out to people. In fact, she went over on LinkedIn. So she got 8,700 eBay store sellers. What she did, she reached out to them, make a connection. And so reaching out to someone, hi, LinkedIn has suggested several times that because of what you do, that we should be connected. And after saying that you're an eBay store seller, I'd have to agree. I've had my eBay store for 8 years. So they make the connection. Follows it up with a second message. It's nice to connect with you. I've made many great, new, wonderful friends. How long have you had your eBay store? When you ask people a question, 85% of them are going to come back and ask you the same question. So they came back, they told her how long they had their eBay store, and then they came back and asked her the same question. Then she goes back, I had my eBay store for 8 years. How's business? And most of the people that she talked to that responded told her that, business wasn't so great. They had good months, they had bad months. And then they asked her how her business was. So she used these transition lines. I had a blast selling things on eBay, and I'm anxious to tell you all about it. However, after 5 years doing it, I discovered something that's better. Would you be interested in hearing about it? Some people came back and said, yeah, I'd really be interested. I was one of eBay's best and made good money when I sold things. But if I didn't sell things, I didn't get paid. So I've jumped into something that earns me residual income. Now I make a sale and I get paid continuously. What experience have you had with network marketing? And finally, many people today, myself included, have turned to the internet to make full-time and part-time extra income. Have you ever tried anything like that before? Now, what experience have you had with the network marketing business model? Project launch script, when used with the right people, has been producing outrageous results. And they work best in the months of November and December. So I got this from one of my boot camp participants. I use a project launch script to recontact 10 previous connections, and over 75 have responded so far. I haven't had a chance to get to everyone. I love this. So far, I've enrolled 11 people. My team's on fire. It's been a long time since anyone was this excited. They all love me. The script produced a 75% response rate with a 15% closing ratio. Again, this is reaching out to people that he was already connected to. I sent out over 100 project launch messages over 2 days to 87 previous connections, and 87 people have responded so far. I showed the business to 50 people, and I've enrolled 15 of them. 8 are building the business and are now customers. I wish I knew about this 2 years ago. It's an 87% response rate. So how is this happening? On LinkedIn, you go over to your network. And you go to your direct connections. I got 11,000 people. Now, you're connected to people. I'm connected to people that I've been connected to for years, but I've never talked to them. And so what you could do is you could come up here to the search window and type in professional. Show me all of the teachers that I'm connected to. We're at 804. I'm connected to all of these people. But if I went and hit the message, okay, so we connected last year. If I come down here a little further, this person is looking for work. Again, we connected in January. All right, so this is 2018. So there's a whole group of people that you're already connected to that you've never talked to or you haven't talked to in a long time. Here's another one. This is back in 2019. Okay, now, so reconnecting with people that you're already connected to and sending them the project launch script. I have more people to talk to than I can believe thanks to your project launch script. I think it's better than your happy birthday script. I use it with 150 of my previous connections. 90 people wanted more information. I've already showed my business to over 60 people. I now have 13 business builders and 9 customers with the help of my upline who thinks I'm great. He called me on New Year's Eve to congratulate me and tell me that I had rank advanced, and he wanted to know what I was doing. That's a 60% response rate with a 20% closing rate. Steve Middleton used it 8 times. 6 people said yes. You have to be selective about who you're talking to. Now, November starts the beginning of the holiday season. How are you going to end up the month of November? December. It comes down to one thing. How many people do you talk to? Your business will not slow down over the holiday season unless you do. And you can do more business in the last 2 months of the year than you did all year. And many of your old prospects will finally join your business when you use LinkedIn's feature catch-up. So there are over 40 official and unofficial holidays in the month of November. I'm going to go to another website. And so there are holidays like Scented Candle Day, Love Your Lawyer Day, Fountain Pen Day, Banana Pudding Lovers Month, National Fun with Fondue, Spinach and Squash Month, National Pomegranate Month. And we're still in November 1st. National Pepper Month, Diabetes Month, Raised Bread Month. On the 2nd, National Devil's Egg Day, Bison Day, amazing. Where did they get all of these holidays? National Sandwich Day. I couldn't even begin to put all of them on the list. Same thing in December. There are well over 40 official and unofficial holidays. Now, whether you're new to social media, a new student, a loyal student, or a social media influencer, an old friend or an eager entrepreneur that wants to take your business to the next level, this information is going to give you a number of unfair advantages over your competition for the rest of the year. Use this information, and I promise you'll beat your competition to the best prospects for your business on LinkedIn and Facebook and break enrollment records in the next 2 months. Now, LinkedIn has now grown to over 1,120,000,000 professionals. 10 million professionals are joining LinkedIn every month. Companies closing, corporate layoffs, inflation, and the rising cost of everything is causing more people to join LinkedIn because they lost their jobs, they need to find new ones, or they want to find ways to generate income on a full-time or part-time basis. Hundreds of large companies have recently laid off tens of thousands of employees and continue to do so. 20% of the people losing their jobs are in sales. And they are available to talk to you on LinkedIn right now. And millions of other working people are actively looking for a side hustle to make extra income so that they can deal with the rising cost of everything. And more important than that, they can make extra money over the holiday season. Now, some of my new prospecting and recruiting strategies, tactics, and tips work best in November and December because they're tied to the holidays. And when used correctly, they'll enable you to dramatically increase the size of your existing network and experience a significant increase in sales all during the holiday seasons up to and beyond New Year's Eve. Many of the recent changes made by LinkedIn and Facebook have made my strategies, tactics, and scripts even more effective than ever before because we're using GIFs, moving images. Some recent changes have made portions of my training material obsolete because those features, they don't exist anymore. The key to using my strategies and scripts successfully so you close more sales in less time is to simply use them with the right qualified people. Closing more sales is less about selling and more about listening and solving problems. So if your prospect doesn't have problems that can be solved by working with you or doesn't feel like they need your product, it's a waste of your time and effort to continue to talk to them. And it doesn't take you very long to figure that out. The reason most people fail in sales or network marketing and lose a lot of money and time is they try to sell their product or opportunities to the wrong people. You can't fit a square peg into a round hole, and you can't sell filet mignon at 2 cents a pound to a vegetarian. The sooner you know where the other person is coming from, you get to go. Now, this year, LinkedIn made a major restriction to all free accounts. Previously, you could do 300 profile searches a month. It's 10 a day, or you could do 300 in one day and send connection requests to prospects. The number was 300. Today, all free account users are limited to doing 5 profile searches a month, and they reduce the size of the message you could send by a third, from 300 characters to 200. Now, some social networks have provided a never-ending source of, actually all the social networks, have provided a never-ending source of free leads to the public for over 30 years. So you don't need funnels, capture pages, self-replicating websites, complicated online systems, or blogs. And you don't have to advertise, buy leads, or spend money on driving traffic to a website. Save your money. All you need is an effective LinkedIn profile, an effective Facebook profile, the LinkedIn phone app, the Facebook phone app, and 1 or 2 hours a day. And you could connect with business builders or customers. Easy to find them, easy to tell who is who. Know in advance who you want to connect with, simply by what you see on their profile. And build a team. Hour or 2 a day. Now, LinkedIn has added many of Facebook's most popular features. The number one way to create engagement on LinkedIn that leads to sales is posting. LinkedIn posts with images receive 98% more comments than those without. And GIFs get shared 20 times more than any other content format on LinkedIn. But there are millions of professionals on LinkedIn that need and want what you have right now. So LinkedIn has added many of Facebook's most popular features, and the number one way to create engagement that leads to sales is posting. So a like, comment, and a share becomes a lead depending upon who did it. Leads become prospects, business builders, unhappy network marketing leaders, network marketing orphans, or customers. Prospects become business builders or customers. Follow my scripts and start talking to the people who respond to everything that you do. Reach out to people and start talking to them based on what they do. Now, the ripple effect of your posts on LinkedIn and Facebook can start conversations that result in sales. You have no idea how many of your posts are going to be seen and shared by other people. So we have the happy birthday script and strategy, happy anniversary script and strategy, and the holiday strategy. Now, it takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email, but it only takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text message. Response rates increase dramatically when you use my scripts and my secret sauce. My secret sauce are GIFs, moving images. 99% of your prospecting, recruiting, and business building activity can now be done on your mobile phone with a new LinkedIn and a Facebook phone app. So adding animated content to your text message is producing immediate results, and it's a way to impress your connections and showcase your social networking expertise. A GIF, a moving image, draws extra attention to your message, so people are much more likely to notice it and answer it much faster. So wishing someone a happy birthday has been getting more responses because we're using GIFs, moving images. Happy Pasta Day, National Chocolate Day, Halloween, official, unofficial holidays, it doesn't matter as long as the images move. GIFs are my secret sauce. Now you're going to enroll more reps with these proven action posts and texting scripts. Changing your picture, wishing someone a happy birthday, wishing someone a happy anniversary, the holiday wish, the unofficial holiday wish, posting something motivational, posting something in the personal development vein, or posting a joke. People see it, they react and respond, and then you send a text message to the suitable prospects that respond to any of your actions. Now, I love success stories, and your profile sets the stage for staggering results, and it doesn't matter what you're selling. Initially, Dan was in a Melaleuca business until his sponsor died, in which case he decided that he wanted to just build his cleaning business. And he knew who he wanted to connect with, and this was his results. Hey, Dan, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Look, I've heard from a lot of students in the last 2 or 3 days. Last time we spoke, you had used the training that you got from me to expand your franchise business, and I think you said that now they kind of brought you and made you partner.
Yeah, they have actually, Max. Through using your system, one of the things that happened for me is that I learned how to contact people on LinkedIn, and some of those contacts became so powerful that I was able to close a major account with Verizon Wireless that we signed a contract for $20 million. That is to clean cell phone towers. But since then, we've also made contact with people that manage the municipal water towers and water treatment facilities. And in doing so, I mean, it has blown up my business. And it's like I said before, I never would have known how to contact people on LinkedIn. I never would have known to even use LinkedIn for that sort of thing if it hadn't been that I came across you through somebody when I was in networking. If I was in network marketing. And I know a lot of people use it for network marketing, but it can be for anything. Just learning how to contact people is the biggest thing. It has been so powerful. It's just unbelievable that last year I was struggling financially. And then by the end of the year and this year, I will make over $2 million. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's like unbelievable. It's actually one of those things that was like, it's like one of those things I wasn't sure I believed it until it happened.
So there are people waiting to talk to you right now. Sam is enrolling 90% of the people that he talks to. When he sent me this message, he added 21 new team members in the last 3 weeks. That's one a day. One a day. Carol Pierce made 10 presentations, enrolled 8 customers in 6 days. Ended up having the best month that she had in 15 years. She rank advanced. Her life changed. Your life will change. Jill, took a tally last year. I grossed over $300,000 using her texting tactics. And Al enrolled 3 people his first week. One brought in 750 people in the first 2 weeks in December. And Steven, pre-sales today. Just getting started. Person I brought in has brought in 4 of her friends and has 8 more. So for those of you that are watching this on Facebook or LinkedIn or on my YouTube channel, why should you listen to me? In the 90s, I broke the code to a social network called America Online. I used their texting feature to develop a simple formula and scripts that helped me add thousands of like-minded people to a network marketing business in 18 months from a bottomless ocean of free leads. One script enabled me to enroll 5 great business builders a day for 4 days in a row right after Christmas. Over the years, I've trained or shared the formula and scripts with hundreds of thousands of affiliate network marketers around the world who in turn have trained and influenced the millions of people that they work with. My formula has been responsible for creating 2 generations of online 6, 7, and 8-figure earners, and it's actually helped transform the entire network marketing industry from a belly-to-belly, face-to-face business to a virtual one. I started working with Will in November of 2022. He was number 5 when we started working together. 6 months later, he was number 2. Today is number 1. And what I taught him to do, he taught his people. For 25 years, my scripts have provided network marketers with precise words to say to close more prospects. They provided the right words that open up virtual floodgates to new business building partners and customers when used with the right prospects. And they've served as a form of artificial intelligence to people just starting out on a social network, the social networking influencers or the top earners, and anyone struggling with what to say to a prospect to close more sales. Dana Barish, 1 year after we worked together, was the top earner in her company, making over $100,000 a month. People started calling this the Max Method years ago, and they now call me the father of social networking. Now, I've made millions teaching network marketers how to turn their social network personal profiles, that's all you need, on every significant social network into a broadcasting platform that impacted millions of people and made them millions of dollars. Ann Barante hired me when she was in building an Isagenix business, said it was the best decision she ever made. In 1 year, her business and income doubled. And she was actually able to quit her job after 4 months after we started working together. She had that job for 30 years. Today, she's in the top 10% of one of the largest teams in her company. Now, my track record of developing high-income earners in network marketing through social media is legendary in many circles. And yet, I was talking to somebody today that never heard of me. And yet, I worked with the top earners, 2 of the top earners in their company. What was fascinating was that the people that I work with don't tell the other people. My mission is to help anyone with the drive to succeed in network marketing leverage the power of social networks and achieve their financial goals so they can live their dreams. Are you ready to unlock your potential and transform your future? That's why I'm here. Let's do it together. Rhonda Collier started working with me. The first year, she was making $150,000 a year. 4 years later, she was making $1 million. My 4-step formula and scripts have been behind the success of the top earning affiliate network marketers for over 20 years. Create a page, connect with people, start talking, communicate with them, talk, qualify. And you qualify people, you communicate with people with texts, and close the people that need what you have. Effective engagement is the key to your success, and that comes from posting. Everyone on LinkedIn created their profile for a reason. Their photo and cover, plus the information provided about themselves and their visible daily activity, really makes it easy to pick the best prospects for your business. Prospects who'd be interested in your business and eager to talk about it. The green M&Ms are business builders. They want to make extra or full-time income from home. You got the orange M&Ms, recession victims looking for a way to make money and survive financially. And then we have the unhappy network marketer, seriously looking for another company. The orphan network marketer, that's open to looking at your business because they're not part of a team. And customers, people that would eagerly buy your products and could become business builders later. The key when we're reaching out to people is to make sure that we're connecting with active people. You reach out to too many people on LinkedIn that aren't active, and you could get your account shut down because they're going to think you're a robot. But LinkedIn makes it easy. People put an open to work frame around their picture. And it only takes 2 or 3 messages to know who you want to talk to and distinguish them the ones who you don't. Today, the fastest growing top earners in business will tell you that they owe their success to my 4-step formula. They teach it to everyone that comes into their business, and as a result, they've got the fastest growing teams of excited distributors in their company. The simplicity and ease of teaching this to everyone that comes into their business ensures immediate duplication that drives excitement, motivation, and rapid rank advancement deeper into their organization. Everyone follows the formula and scripts because they enable them to enroll new distributors and customers into their business in less than an hour or 2 a day in 4 simple steps. Create a page, connect with people, communicate with them, close them, and then teach it. And you're on your way to becoming a top earner. These 4 steps are simple to follow, they're easy to teach, and they can be immediately duplicated by everyone that you bring into your business. And once you master the formula and scripts, you can immediately help your new recruits use them to bring people into their business, and your business grows too. When you help your new recruits become successful quickly, they'll stay in business with you. And they'll legally duplicate your actions to become leaders and top earners. And they'll enthusiastically search for people to join their business and teach them how to duplicate what you've taught them. So everyone on your team will be able to overcome and break through the greatest obstacle facing every network marketer: not having qualified prospects to talk to. And you can help your new recruits make a few sales immediately on Facebook before they make their traditional warm market list and start making calls. Just change your picture. See what happens. Start talking to the people that reacted and responded. So Mary changes her picture. And she immediately hears from people that she's connected to. Mary, we love the picture. So Mary writes back, I'm glad you like my picture. You know, it's been a while since we talked. She followed the scripts. And she gets 2 people that reacted to the picture change to join her business. Then she helps the 2 of them open up their settings, make themselves more visible, change their picture, and the duplication takes place. Remember, it's not what works in network marketing, it's what duplicates. Bring somebody into your business on a Monday, help them talk to their connections, bring people into their business by Wednesday. And by Friday, it's duplicating again. Now, social networks are a great source of free leads. Some are better than others. Today, LinkedIn is king. LinkedIn has 1,120,000,000 professional users. Facebook has 3 billion. And it's easy to connect with active users. And everybody falls into the categories, the M&Ms. You want the green M&Ms, the business builders, or the yellow M&Ms, the unhappy network marketing leaders, or the blue, the orphans. So Facebook, 3 billion, And it's easy to communicate a like generated by something that you did. Same thing with LinkedIn. Same thing. So with LinkedIn, you can connect with targeted professionals. The keyword search will help you identify perfect cream of the crop prospects. Advanced search will help you locate people looking for new opportunities. Catch up allows you to follow the activity of your prospects, and you got live chat. So you can talk to anybody. Qualify them with questions and enroll leaders. You know what your prospects are doing and when they're doing it. You got a direct link to YouTube, a direct link to Twitter, to X. With a smartphone app, you could post videos. You got live group sessions that you could host, and you got a live meeting feature. 4 things that make a great social network. One are the profiles. The profiles of each user contains more than enough information about someone to help you identify a perfect prospect before you contact them. LinkedIn is on fire. Think about this. It was originally set up as a repository for resumes. You know, by looking at the contents of a profile, who you want to talk to. LinkedIn provides the most information about someone. It's almost like an online resume. And their newest features make it easier to build relationships with people. Second, it's a texting feature that enables you to communicate directly with other network users and start conversations. Texting features have helpful tools attached to them that enable you to communicate, share images and videos. And LinkedIn's texting feature now enables you to start an instant meeting or a Zoom session. Third, a searching feature that enables you to filter through the entire network population using keyword and advanced keyword searches to prospect and recruit perfect cream of the crop prospects for your business according to your desired demographics. They are 100 times better than Facebook. LinkedIn has the best searching features. And finally, the network actively makes it easy to connect with other members. On Facebook, you add a friend. On LinkedIn, it's a connection. Connect with people that you want to know, that have mutual friends, that live in your area, that live in places you want to build your business, that live, people that are in your profession, and professions naturally attracted to your business, people that have similar job titles or that belong to the same groups you do, people that attended the same schools you did, or because of what they do, because of the experience and skills they have, or because of who they know, or because they have a large circle of influence. Now, millions of professionals are rushing to join LinkedIn because of the easy direct access they have to everyone. Many new users are creating bogus profiles and violating LinkedIn's rules and terms of service when contacting people. So their marketing activity has forced LinkedIn to create a profile verification system and make significant changes to the way you can connect and communicate with other members. So now, in the last year, the only way you could tell if somebody was active is if they posted anything. They changed that. And now, even though you're not connected, you can see their comments, their reactions. LinkedIn is Facebook for professionals, but they've added new searching features, and I switched over from Recruiter Lite to Sales Navigator. And I got to tell you, and then you got Recruiter Lite. Now, one of the reasons why I changed, I went to my network, and I went to catch up. And let's go to birthdays. So he's having a birthday today, and when I clicked on this, I can't look at their previous conversation. I was having this problem when I was on Recruiter Life. Let me unmute. Well, what I'll do is let me just go over here. I'm going to jump into Bruce's account. Let me go over to his network. Go to birthdays. Now you see, Bruce, somehow you still have the old feature. You've got the history of everything that you did. And somehow I don't have it anymore, which has me a little annoyed. So here's the deal. Catch up. It's going to help you follow up with people. So I have to check. And what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to write to their technical people and see why I don't have it. Now, LinkedIn turned 21 years old this year. And every day, they're getting 4 new members every second, 2.4 million a week, 10 million a month. LinkedIn is where you want to be. Now, let me So LinkedIn is a bottomless bowl of candy with over 1,120,000,000 professionals to choose from. You can dig down and deep in the bowl as you want, selectively pull out the candy of your choice. According to a recent survey of network marketing company owners and master distributors, 95% of the people in a network marketing company are orphans. What's an orphan? The person who introduced you to the company and products is no longer connected to the company, so you have no one to help you build a business, train you, and support you. The person that introduced you to the company and produce products is clueless about building the business, doesn't know anyone that does, so you're not part of an active team to learn from and support you. Or the leader or team you're connected to want you to call your family, friends, and acquaintances to sell them your products, or the leader or team you're connected to insists that you post things on your Facebook page that promote your products, and you don't want to do it. Now, they're easy to identify. The content of their profile and daily activity make them easy to identify. They're eager to connect with, talk to everyone. And they'll join your business and purchase my Max GPT with your endorsement when you follow my scripts, and that'll enable you to enroll other orphans tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, we're going to do another training on how to use Max GPT. So remember, leads become prospects, and you're looking for unhappy network marketing leaders, network marketing orphans. Prospects become business builders. So there are a number of network marketing companies out there with unhappy leaders. Rodan and Fields had their commission structure changed. Beachbody, same thing. You got Juice Plus and Max International. Companies are having hard times. Birthday strategy produces immediate results. Jacqueline sent me this. I'm having great success with the birthday strategy. Had 200 new people reach out to me and wish me a happy birthday on the 28th. And I started the conversation with most of them. I got 28 people looking at my business. The strategy works so well that some of my students have 2 or 3 birthdays. They just change their birthday 2 or 3 times a year. A few months later, they sent me this. Over the last few months, my business has exploded. I'm enrolling more people than ever. The new people I'm working with are experiencing amazing success a few days after they start. It's amazing. So much fun. After learning the process, in 3 years, he had a team of 15,000 people. Today, 60,000. Ron Federico, when we started working together, 6 months later, made director. Today, he's an executive director 6. Dr. Nestor, we started working together in November, and by February, she's a chiropractor, director 6 with 3 directors. No one out there teaches what you do. March, director 7.
Let me open.
Now, let me just say, if you're not having the results you want, the reasons are easy to identify and simple to fix. It's either the content of your profile. Remember social networking rule number 1. What you see is what you get. You're not following the scripts. You're talking to the wrong people. You're talking about your business too soon. Or you're not qualifying your prospects. It can take less than 3 or 4 minutes to message exchanges to identify a bad prospect. And it can take only 6 to 10 message exchanges to identify a great one. Easy to identify perfect prospects from the information on their profile, their daily visible activity, and their answers to some simple questions. If you only talk to qualified people about your business that needed or wanted what you're selling, you'll talk to more people and close more sales. So you can't fail. With unlimited prospects to talk to on LinkedIn with continual practice, you simply can't fail. The content of your profile, your daily activity will position you to be perceived as an expert and an influencer by everyone that sees it. The secret to connecting with perfect prospects and converting them to new business partners and customers has to do with 3 things. 1, the relationships you create with your profile, the influence you generate with your activity and posts, and the conversations you have with your prospects. Simply follow my scripts. The ability to get people to talk to you, follow you, take action, and join your team revolves around everyone's perception of who you are. This is completely in your hands and totally in your control. So the longer you're not taking action, the more money you're losing. Now, I have 4 Halloween special promotions. One is my special twofer. Go to maxnygaard.com/2-fur. Get into 2 boot camps for less than the price of 1. We have our 90-day boot camp challenge. Work with me over the next 3 months. We have a special boot camp discount for November, and we have a November boot camp retreat. We have our fall top earner retreat in November. So those are the 4 special promotions for November. Tomorrow night, I'll be back. We'll be talking about how to use Max GP